Oh, it's funny. You finna walk away. Oh, you finna walk away. You ain't got nothing to say now.
Like it's not.
You ain't got nothing to say. Stop doing this. Stop walking. Stop going. Stop trying me. Stop doing this goofy stuff. Crazy. I'm pregnant. I'm finna forget you.
All right, CO, start the show.
What up, what up? It's the CO Show Podcast. I'm your host, CO, and it is a new year.
Yes, sir.
Finally.
Hey, man, I brought some of my favorite people with me. How y'all doing today?
Gang, gang.
Oh, I'm doing awesome.
I'm amazing.
Whoop, whoop.
I'm glad somebody doing all right. 'Cause I'm just joking. 2021 is
Shit,
here.
man.
I'm going to reach back into 2020. I got a topic for y'all, and I don't think y'all going to feel too good up.
We can't just leave it. You can't just leave it there
Let's
where
leave
it
it
was.
there.
Yeah, can we just
Well, I thought we
leave
could.
it?
Let's
leave it there.
Please.
If I had a shitload of money, I wouldn't buy a car that's made in 2020.
I know
I'm
that's
talking
right.
about Ferrari.
Fancy.
No, it's not that. I don't want to be. This year has been shitty at every turn.
Yeah, last
2020
year was
was
crazy.
shitty
Last year
as
was
hell at
crazy.
every turn.
Big facts.
But you
Yeah.
don't feel like it was a blessing as well in a lot of ways?
was a gift and a curse.
Because it made people dig in their bag for new skill sets.
Absolutely.
Here go a new one that surprised all y'all. Nobody. I didn't even think I ever do this. I wrote a kids book.
Oh,
Really?
check you
I
out.
wrote a
That's awesome.
fucking kids book.
Okay,
Good for
Julio.
you.
It's
What
basically-
inspired you to do that?
Would you release it?
I haven't released it yet.
Okay.
We're working on getting to the editor and all that
Publishing
other
and-
stuff. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Very cool.
But it's based on my kids.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they-
See, that's dope.
That
They
is
they
really
get to be
dope.
not really superheroes, but get to do
Okay.
some dope ass shit.
Like
In
the
the book.
character.
As
That
the
is
series
so
goes on.
fucking
Now, do you use
dope.
their real names?
Yeah, not their last name, but
Alright.
the shit is named after them.
Really
That's what I'm
dope.
talking about.
Yeah,
I
hell
You
like
should get
it.
an animator, like to make it into like a cartoon. That would be
The whole
sick.
Sick.
Really dope.
old boy out of he's from Atlanta. AJ
Okay.
Anthony Joyner.
Okay.
He helps people do self-publishing.
Very
Nice.
Dope
cool.
guy. Hell yeah.
Good
Got
for
us
you,
a-
Julio.
Yeah, man.
I like that.
What new talent did y'all pick up last year?
Well, it wasn't necessarily talent for me because I'm a hustler, because I'm a dream chaser. I actually use this time to focus on myself. So
Yes.
self-love, self-care, y'all.
Yes.
I got into my natural hair journey. I started pouring into myself and others as well. You know, to be able to receive love, you got to like love yourself. Well, not
Amen.
even receive it, to be able to give love to others. You got to love on you sometimes. So I kind of like poured back into myself. So it felt good. Like,
for
So are you
Yeah.
giving
One
love
time.
now?
Yes.
What's his name?
I can't tell y'all that.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
okay.
a
I'll show
lot
you-
of information.
I'll show you a picture of his arm, though. He's been making me happy lately. I'll drop a picture of his arm later. Stay
The
tuned.
hell?
Where can
Picture
they
of his arm.
Where can they find that
That's
arm
good.
at?
I'll
What's your
take
Instagram?
that.
Y'all so silly. I ain't falling for that. I ain't falling for that, Tiff.
So hold on. Is he posted on your social media?
No,
He's on social
and
media,
he
but that's
finna
not
be
my
up
thing.
there
Like, I'm
either.
not even, that ain't my thing because that's not where I'm going with it. You know, I don't go to social media for validation.
So
and
if
stuff
y'all
like
go
that.
out on a date and he don't post a picture with you, like you knew you was fucking there, but he won't post y'all. There's no
Well, he
issues?
don't really post. You know, men don't really post like that. Well,
Good
the men
men
I
don't
date-
post like
the men
that.
I
I
date
don't.
don't.
Right.
He's not really into that. I am. I'm the one taking pictures and not posting his. You know, but it ain't like that, baby. You know, like it's nothing like that. It's just
I
we're
feel like
not
you put that much
there.
pressure on the social media. Like, come on.
I don't
And,
care.
like,
I don't
we
care
got
about
a
that.
whole
As long
lot
as
of
we're
other shit to worry
happy.
about.
It's not real.
I'm happy.
Social media is not, like people put way too much emphasis on the shit.
fact.
Is
Now,
not,
if you're going out of your way to hide, to be sneaking, then that's
That's
another
when it's
thing.
vindictive.
But if it's gonna validate our relationship or it's
No.
gonna give me another fucking level up, that's
Right,
stupid. That's
no.
corny.
if you live your relationship through social media, like when y'all got an argument and you post the shit, you're fucking stupid.
That's what
Y'all
I'm
would never
saying.
know me and my wife are fucking arguing.
That's what
Amen.
I'm saying, Julio. Period.
Fuck no.
What skill did Tiffany pick up in
Yes.
2020?
I can't say it was a skill, kind of like Jigi. So I'm in the event design business. That is my bread and butter.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Where can they
and-
follow you? How can they book you?
Well, you can go to Hidden Gem Design or Hidden Gem Events on IG.
Because she's doing my wedding. I
Yes.
just want y'all to know that. Okay.
Oh shit.
I appreciate that.
She's doing the wedding. All right.
So what I did, usually people hire me to design their events or their weddings or birthday parties on release, whatever the fuck. And I usually rent out props and things like that nature. So what I've done is I've invested in my own business and now I'm doing rentals. So
That's what I'm
glass
talking
dolls,
about.
chairs,
Tiff.
tables,
Nice.
flatware,
Boss
silverware, that
moves.
kind of stuff. So I'm expanding my business. I
Yes.
decided to expand my business because quarantine, I'm in the people gathering business. That's what I do for a living.
You
So
deliver?
it totally, I'm working on a work truck as a 6-month plan.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm in the people gathering business. So that shit really put a halt to my business. But I've noticed that people were still doing intimate gatherings gatherings
Yes.
and renting out props, but that's not where I was at with it. So there was nothing for me to design.
I see
You know
what
what I'm
you're
saying?
saying.
But you can absolutely rent now from Hidden Gem.
That's
So
what I'm
please,
talking
go do that.
I'm glad all y'all got y'all stuff together, y'all shit together. Shout out to y'all. I ain't getting married this year, but for the people who are getting married, fine.
Married.
Who said that?
I said for the people getting married, fine. Tiffany, what are you talking about?
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, okay.
Can I
Taking
give you
shots.
I'm sorry.
Lord.
Shots
Me too.
fired.
I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm like, damn, this trying to be funny.
Oh, man.
I'm just manifesting my dreams. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
But that should show you how much shit you talk, Sil, that we immediately think you coming for
Yes,
us.
we thought you was being
She ain't even listen to what you
shady
saying.
I
CO.
didn't.
Shady CO. That's what
Well,
we thought.
Shady CO, this is what I came up with in 2020. The CO Show podcast is back.
Yes.
And I
Hey, there
got
you
my
go.
people
And
with me.
better
I
than
got
ever.
my people with me. What?
And I got
my people
women
with me.
jumping on me all the time. I'm offending people, and I'm feeling like T.I. And T.I. was in the
I'm
news.
crying.
Uh-oh.
Because sons can't get pregnant.
That too, but it's like,
Sons can't get pregnant.
but we know how we treat women. So I feel like I just don't want my daughter to ever just run into one of them.
But you can't keep her from running into
Nah,
one.
you can't keep her, but I want her to know how to feel real love, so that she
That
know
makes
how,
sense.
so she know how to discern what's the difference
That's
between
right.
the two.
Yeah,
See what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Absolutely. I think that's key. That's key. Being able to provide the, you know what, me and Lil Duval call it thought prevention hours. You got to put in them thought prevention hours. Keep your daughter off the pole. You know what I'm saying? So you spending time going to daddy-daughter dances and you taking them on trips where it's just you and her. Those are thought prevention hours that you putting in. You got to do that. Yeah, don't do that. But hey, gonna be somewhere in Magic City, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
So that is absolutely necessary for any father. If you ain't putting in your thought prevention hour, then your daughter end up or down. So don't blame her now. Don't look at her talk about, oh, you mother. No, you didn't set an example. You did not set an example. You did not show what the it was that she should be doing versus what she's doing.
T.I. basically made the statement. He was talking in an interview on his
Okay.
podcast. He was talking to 21 Savage.
All right.
He basically talked about the importance of men with daughters spending time with your daughters.
Yeah.
Yes. That's very
And
true.
that sounds great. That's true. It is important, as well as sons. But he called it Thot Prevention Hours.
Ah.
That's the name of the time you spend with your daughters.
Keep her off
Thot
that pole.
Prevention Hours. Keep her off the pole. Keep her off men. Teach her how she's
Drop her
supposed to be
game.
treated.
Yep.
Yep.
And I think women got in an uproar because of who he is. Because the stuff that he said, I saw nothing wrong with, but I
seen
could
that.
see the speaker, who it came from, being an issue.
Okay.
So I want to start with the ladies because I want to know, as a woman with daughters, how do you feel about T.I.'s statement?
The phrase, what did he call it again?
Thot Prevention Hours.
I mean, I wouldn't go around saying, "Hey, are you ready for your thought prevention hour?"
I'm pretty sure he don't approach it like that.
But
don't.
I completely agree. I don't think
Yeah.
there's anything wrong with a lot of what you bring up, CO. A lot of it is fucking delivery.
Yes.
Real shit.
That's
Real
T.I.
shit.
I didn't say it. He said it.
No, but what I'm even with the
Oh.
whole Sam character, that but I don't think there's anything wrong with what T.I. is doing or
Okay.
what he said at all. I think it's very, very, very important for you to spend time as a man with your daughter. That's your best friend. That's going to be your first boyfriend. And when I say boyfriend, I don't mean that in a sexual way. I mean he's going to teach you things
That's the
about a
example.
man. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
he's the blueprint to that. So
Big facts.
if your mama ain't going to tell you, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
or she could possibly be doing
Well, they'll
some
tell
shit
you
wrong.
as much as they can, but
yeah,
they're
but there's
women.
nothing. You're gonna learn about a man from a man. You
Yes.
should, correct? Am
Big
I
fact.
right?
I mean, some
So-
women have you believe that they can teach a man how to be a man.
No,
and it's
so I have a
incorrect.
son. I'm a single mom. I have a son, and I know this tenfold. I can do a lot of things, and I've been very, very blessed. But I cannot teach my son how to be a man. I can't do that.
Thank you.
I cannot.
He's doing a good job on his own right now.
My son is quite amazing.
She's holding it down like
Quite
a real
amazing.
queen.
And it's not,
Okay.
I don't want to seem like I'm getting down on single
Yeah.
moms because that's a hard job. I couldn't
yeah,
imagine.
for sure.
But you can't teach. I couldn't teach a woman
No.
how to be a woman. I could
No.
teach you how to be how you should be treated by a man.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you when I learned I did not know anything about women, like younger women. I was dating this girl like years ago. Her daughter had to be like 11. We were sitting there talking, and like on the phone, like I think it was FaceTime or something.
Okay.
Her daughter walks in, like everybody's cool, calm, collective, And she just starts crying for like, I'm like, what is wrong with her? Like, why is she crying?
Right.
And she's like, oh, nothing. I'm like, nothing.
Right.
She was like, oh, that's what girls do. You just sometimes when you're younger, you cry for no reason. And I'm like, bruh, that don't make no damn sense to me. Like,
Her hormones, she's probably going
the
menstruating. Yeah, I noticed. But my oldest,
transitioning,
my twins are my oldest, and I can absolutely see a change in their
Okay.
in their mood
Really?
that week. Absolutely.
moody?
Now
Okay.
they're not saying I'm just crying, but I can absolutely you just know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's fair because.
But you got to remember that that's new. As an adult, you can manage your emotions, manage your hormones,
yeah.
and that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
When you're a little girl, when you're a little person, a boy, girl, even pee in the bed for little boys. You think little boys want to pee the bed? No, that's just what you do. That
Yeah, it's
it
part of the
happens. Yeah.
growing up.
So as embarrassing as that
I know,
may be,
right?
with girls,
He nasty.
with girls, you don't know how to control your hormones or your emotions that early on. So I can
So you
understand
just randomly
that.
be crying?
I mean, I don't randomly be crying,
just
but I
like, I
can
don't
see
know.
that happening.
It
I can see,
happens.
I can see that. That's a thing.
'Cause I got two
mood.
boys. I don't know.
See, there it is.
I never been. Now I have sister-in-laws that been like they were little.
Okay.
Now they're grown. That's how long we've been around each other. They're grown now, but I didn't see that.
Okay, I have a question. So since you only have two boys, let's say, and this is no
Okay.
dagger to your wife at
All
all,
right,
but
cool.
hypothetically speaking, you are a single father or single person.
All right.
You're dating someone that has teenage daughters,
Okay.
and they're in that space.
Okay.
How do you handle that?
Space like what? What do you mean?
They're menstruating now, so they're developing.
Emotional.
They're emotional. They're
I-
hormonal. Like
Very emotional.
Yeah.
I
How are
just
you-
try to
how are
be
you
as
handling that?
sensitive as humanly possible to find out why there's got to be a reason you're crying. You're not just randomly just crying. So I'm gonna try
I'm
to.
telling you, it's
There's
not-
something.
No,
They
might
can't.
not
They
be.
can't.
he don't understand. it.
Yeah, you don't
I'm
get it.
telling
Yeah,
you.
you're right. I don't.
Yeah.
I can say there's certain shit I don't understand in the situation.
And I'm
y'all
going to tell you
describing
right
is
now, she's
why-
going to feel very much like the victim if you keep asking why.
Oh
Why,
no,
why,
you gotta back up and let somebody come to after
There it
you've
is.
asked once or twice. Okay, well if you know why you're crying and feel like you need to talk to, I'm here. Other than that, hey, let's do whatever. Let's keep it moving.
Well, I think
CEO?
the father-daughter bond is essential. Period. When it comes to this game called love,
Absolutely.
life, whatever, because he does set the tone. He sets the standard, and creating that bond with your baby girl is it's gonna let her know how to carry herself. You know what I'm saying? Because through it all, despite all the relationships, things, and I don't have it perfect. I don't have it all together. I'm not here to say my father is perfect by no means, but that relationship set a tone for me where I didn't feel like
Absolutely.
I need Bobby. You know what I'm saying?
he
Like,
set
it's
the
fun
foundation.
today. It's
Yeah.
fun today. But I don't feel like I need a man. Do you get what I'm saying? I said that hypothetically.
Is his name
but-
Bobby?
I know. I'm
No,
just
it's not.
I gotta
Bobby.
Bobby.
Oh,
Shout out
shit,
to
my
my
boo.
boo.
You know who you is. I had to throw him off, baby.
Bruh, she
know
said
what it is.
Bobby way
You
too
know what it
easy.
is. Bobby Brown. See, that's a generalized. But yes, I just think that's a very, very important bond. Like, and you can't stray away from that. I don't think a man can, like, I don't think a man. What was I trying to say? Like a woman raising a son, that bond is important too.
Yes.
Very much so. But in the same breath, I don't think she can give him everything.
No, I
that a
can't
man
show
can
my-
give.
no,
'Cause my
I
mom
love
gave
my
me
kids
qualities to make me, you feel me?
I think
The
both parents
rounded
are
woman.
essential.
Yes,
Absolutely.
there it is.
Because I wasn't raised with my mom.
Okay.
I was raised by my dad.
Okay.
Which biologically he's not even my dad. He was there before
But that
he signed
presence
signed my birth certificate. That's how long he was there.
Wow.
From the beginning. Not like came in and signed it. He signed it from the beginning.
Okay.
He was there when she was pregnant with me. But I think both are essential to teach you how to be a functioning human being. Relationships from both sides. So that's
That's
just me.
real. And I agree.
So, Gigi, good question to you. If
Yeah.
you had daughters, how do you feel about the person that you're dating being in that space with her? Like, are you okay with them having solo dates so that they don't have, what's that phrase? What do you call it?
Daddy, daughter.
Daddy, daughter,
no.
dates?
T.I. What did T.I. just call it?
Thought
Thot
prevention
Prevention
hours.
Thot
Hour.
Prevention
I
Hour.
totally agree with thought prevention hours. Furthermore,
Okay.
and naming it that, and
But
I
I'm
think
saying-
people taking it too serious. Like, I
Yeah,
think they
I
need to
agree.
just relax. Okay, so T.I., I totally
just a
agree.
messenger.
You need to have the thought prevention hours with these babies
Yes.
because it's off the chain with this new little
Abso-fucking-lutely.
generation anyway. But back to you, what you were saying.
No, I'm just, the
if
question
I had
is-
kids, would I be comfortable with a man?
With a new
with
boyfriend.
a new guy,
Boyfriend.
yeah.
Me personally, probably not. And also, it will be boundaries. Like, I don't know if I'll just immediately let him in her room and they can talk and have their
Nah,
own little.
you shouldn't do it
So,
immediately.
I'm
None
asking
of
that question because
None of
I've
that
been
quickly.
I've been the stepdaughter. I hate that phrase. Step.
Okay.
So, and my father, my dad, who was
Yes.
not biologically mine, changed my life. Changed my life totally. He set a foundation for me that I wouldn't be the woman that I am right now. I wouldn't be able to handle men.
How early did you meet him, though? When your mom met him, how early did you
I
get to
was
meet
11 or 12.
Okay.
No, I'm saying, how long did your mom know him before you met him?
That's a good question.
I don't know, honestly. I really don't know. I don't know that answer. I want to say that
But
they've
it's
known each other
levels.
for a while. I really don't know.
There gotta be some
Real
time
shit.
put in.
But
before
when
you
he
start
came in,
spending, yeah.
no,
That's what
I
I'm
agree with
saying.
that. But I'm iffy when it comes to that, and I'm saying I'm iffy because I feel like everyone's different. If someone comes to me in a way that I feel comfortable, my daughters feel comfortable, and he's in all the way, and I can trust you, then I want you in. I don't want my kids to look at you any different than they're looking at me. I need them to rely on you. I need them to trust you. I need them to love on you. God forbid something happens to me, you're walking in this situation with us,
Yes,
right?
big
so
facts.
You
I need
wanna
you to
hope
have
so.
that. That's what I really feel like. That's what
saying.
saved. So my parents divorced. My stepdad. My parents divorced. But I till this day, my daughters till this day call that man G-pop. That's my dad. So because he developed a relationship with us individually, it carried on even after that failed marriage.
Your mom and him still married?
They are not still married. No, my mother's had other children. They've all, they both gone off and had their own lives. But I could have very well, and that split happened shortly after I graduated high school. So I didn't have to keep in communication with him. But because he developed a relationship with me individually, he loved me individually, then that set a foundation for us to continue our mother or our father-daughter type of relationship. He knows my kids now. My kids call him granddad. They don't know no different. So I can't say he needs to be in a picture for X amount of years or X amount of months. No, if you come to me in a way that, again, I feel comfortable, then I'm okay with that. Let it be 3 weeks. Let it be 4 months. Let it be, whatever it is.
So
but
no time frame. It's just the comfortability.
and I feel like if you put a time frame on anything like that, it restricts you. Because then that's saying, such and such. You might be ready now, but I need to give you 90 more days. That's just fucked up, in my opinion.
All right, Tiffany gave us the gospel for dating with children in your home and how it should go versus how it shouldn't go. And we want to find out what mom and wife decided not to take care of her mom after her husband died. Like, should you take care of your mom for the rest of her life if you're financially able to? Do you owe her that? Coming up, we are back. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Vanessa Bryant, wife, widow, mother, widow of Kobe Bryant, who died last, I think, February.
January 26th. Ask me how the fuck I know that.
What were you doing that day?
That was my birthday.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Walking into the Cheesecake Factory for my birthday dinner, get the ESPN fucking update.
That's my
Get the fucking ESPN
Endorse him,
update.
please.
Kobe Bryant died.
Sorry to hear that.
I'm not even a Kobe Bryant fan like that, and I felt fucking horrible.
Yes.
Well, I'm a huge Kobe Bryant fan, and I'm a huge Cheesecake Factory fan, so part of that story worked out for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so, yes, Vanessa Bryant was in the news this week, and she basically, a couple of weeks ago, she basically stated her mom is suing her for $5 million. Now, Vanessa Bryant's estate is worth $600 million that Kobe left her. They built together.
Yes.
She was with him when he was shooting in the gym,
Absolutely.
I guess, whatever.
Yeah.
You sound upset about that.
Right. Play a hater.
It takes me back to an old time. Don't worry
All
about it.
right.
It's okay. You wasn't really.
We need the CO Chronicles because these little feelings be coming out every so often. You know what I'm saying? Well, go ahead. To be continued.
Don't
I
let
digress.
it spill on you.
Damn.
What the fuck does that mean?
Damn, Pimp Game.
What does that mean?
Where the
Okay.
sage at? I need to bring the
Right,
sage out.
yes.
Okay, so yes, her mom is suing her, and she says, "Look, I babysat her kid. I raised her. I babysat her kids for 18 years, and she owes me 96. I think it was like $96
Yeah.
a day.
Yeah.
for
No,
18
no,
years.
it's an hour. $96
An
an
hour.
hour.
$96 an hour.
Well, we don't know how many hours it was in a day, but she's saying it comes up to $5 million. Now I know how I feel, but I'm gonna start with Julio, and then we'll work our way over, and we'll end with me.
All right. I believe I have kids, and they have multiple grandparents, obvious reasons. There is a certain limitation on what they need to do for your kids. At a certain point, it's not them being just a grandma. She's really their caretaker when you're not there. And my thing is, did you agree to it? And what were the terms? Because at a certain point, $5 million is a little little egregious. But when you look at the type of care that she would have paid for outside the house for around-the-clock care when you don't feel like getting up.
She was home. She was at home mom. Continue.
No, here it goes. But you still may not want to get up and make sure the kid gets to the school, gets to the band lessons, gets to the football game.
She made it very clear. Her and Kobe did the same thing. That's why he got on that private jet, because it would actually take him less time to get to games.
Hold on, here it goes.
Yes.
But did you require her to do these things? And if you had another person, you would have paid probably more than that because you need discretion. You got to pay for discretion at their level because certain things somebody's going to see that they can easily make $100,000 from TMZ for leaking. So you got to pay for all these different things. $5 million at the end of the day is really not that big, but it's how the situation got to that.
Yes.
At what point do it become you just asking for this shit because I got $5 million
exactly,
to give?
exactly.
That's when the shit irritates me.
Exactly.
Yes.
All right.
There it is.
Gigi, how do
and
you
it's
feel?
not like she's never done anything for her mom. That's why I'm just so upset, y'all.
Right.
They done took care of her. Vanessa Bryant,
Bought her
as you
house.
all know, gone through your little tabloids. Y'all know, put a blog, whatever, on Instagram, hashtag Vanessa. You'll catch all the receipts where she lays it out herself. Vanessa writes, we've taken care of you, mama. We set you up in a nice housing. And on top of that, Mama Bear gets alimony from her last marriage. Okay, so Sister Cat is really set for life, all
Sister
right?
Cat.
And all the money that she's been getting, I don't know what she's been doing with all the extra miscellaneous, because I know Vanessa done took care of her mom. It's
Sound like you
things
count her
outside
pockets
the
when you
table.
start talking about
No,
outside
but
money.
it's things outside. But it's things outside of that I know as a, like you said, when we love our parents, we're going to do what? Give them the world. So I know it's been money just spent just cuz. You feel me? The just cuz money.
But here
So she's
goes.
being greedy.
No.
She's
I'm
being
sorry.
greedy. Period.
All right, Tiffany.
Down to it.
I agree. I think she's being greedy. Do I feel like she should be compensated or taken care of? Absolutely. That's her mom. I get that. But I do agree with Julio as far as how it got to that point. I disagree with that. You speaking to the public, you tallying up $98 an hour. I would feel a way if my mom was like, hey, so all them times that I was over at your place, like, should I be charging you for the electricity that was on while you were standing in that room?
That's what I'm...
Or you get, is
that
level?
She bought her mother a house.
Yeah, is that
what
level?
are y'all talking
so
about?
It's the level of petty for me personally
brought
that
that
I
up.
don't
Set
like.
for life.
Yeah. No,
Grandma.
I agree. I think she should be taken care of. I do. I don't think her mom should be in the street being Vanessa's mother, but the level of petty that she don't deserve shit because of the level of petty that she's willing to go. Why would you want to humiliate your daughter like that?
Now
Sue
here
your
goes.
daughter.
Both of them have had issues with their parents when it come to money.
Sure did.
Kobe parents sold his shit when they shouldn't have been sold. Why are you selling his high school trophy? My high school trophies couldn't
I didn't
sell
know
for
that.
$1. I want my
That's
shit.
what
I didn't know
I'm
that.
saying.
This Kobe Bryant
And
high
that's
school
that
shit.
big money. That's what I'm telling y'all. It's beyond the money. It's principle at
Bruh.
this point. It's principle.
He was sued
the
by his
disrespect.
parents. He was sued by his mom.
Sure
before.
was.
Oh, wow. I didn't know
That's
that.
disrespectful.
But
I
here
did
it goes.
not know that.
At a certain point,
Money
I
change
can't
people,
give-
boy.
Yeah, and it don't
Woo.
change. Here it go. It don't necessarily
Money change people.
It
What
don't
did I
necessarily
tell
change the
you?
person. It changed the motherfuckers around you.
Thank you.
They be
And
feeling
what
like
did I
they
tell
entitled to
you?
shit.
Megan Thee Stallion situation. They talking about she changed. No, sometimes it changed the people
Because here it
around
goes.
you.
Of course it do.
You
Yeah.
can't
If we was broke together, we need to be getting money together.
Yeah, amen.
What are you trying to say?
Now here it goes. We can
We
get
get
money
money, but we
together,
ain't
but
gotta
what's
share
your
the penis.
purpose? You got to have a purpose to
We
be
ain't gotta share
around
the
me.
penis, though.
Like I just heard the interview with LL and Fat Joe. He was like, I don't keep a lot of people around me, and the ones I do have a purpose.
Who?
Yes.
Who said that?
LL.
All LL Cool
He
J
learned
did.
over the years. Now, when he
finna
first started
Google
out,
it. Look,
he
he
probably
finna
did have an
Google
entourage.
Yeah.
But he learned as years went on. Now, you
Yeah,
have a
OG.
motherfucking purpose. Because Fat Joe said, I had to learn the hard way.
Sure
Keeping all this
did.
big entourage, they got to have a fucking purpose. If you look at the
Yes.
people, for example, Tip that we see a lot of, all his homeboys that you see a lot of, they all have roles in which they play.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently they play them very well. Not to downgrade them, but they have a job. There's
There
a
it
reason
is.
I keep you around.
Right.
You're my tour manager. You're this, you're that. And then when you're around these people, what the fuck are you doing? Are you taking what they're teaching you and the opportunities they're giving you and expanding?
Okay,
And
so with
that's
that
what
being
Grandmama
said,
shoulda done.
So
Fuck yeah.
with that being said, why didn't she
Grandmama.
take that money that she was being taken care of? Right, she bought her a house and all that. She was doing all this babysitting. Why didn't you take that money and do something with it? The only reason why she's suing her or asking for this amount of money is because she got cut the fuck off.
Yeah.
Hold on, people. So I was raised. I was raised.
Seat, y'all.
I was raised by my mom alone. And my sister came along when I was maybe like 7. So my mom has always been mom and dad in my household.
All right.
Period. I don't give a damn if my mama asked me for $599 million and I got 600. She getting it. I don't give a damn. Like, my mom is the one person in life she's retired. She can sit on a couch all day and not go make any money. I don't care.
That's real.
Like, she don't gotta go hustle or do nothing.
That's real. That's
See
real.
But that's
Alright,
the relationship
see,
you have
see,
with
show.
her.
So
And that's what I'm saying.
When you say, oh, I guess you're coming across as she's maybe entitled, which is fine. But
Thank
for me,
you.
she birthed you. Yes, she's entitled. When you say the same entitlement you say she has, when you say, oh, these are your grandkids, you should be doing, that's entitlement as well.
Yep.
It is.
It's
Like,
not
that's
that she should.
that's
What I'm
in-
saying is, sister cat, for y'all to sit here and act like she is not taking advantage of this whole
No.
Oh,
situation.
yeah, she is.
She got alimony. She got a whole nother set of income.
You're
She ain't
counting
going
her
for broke.
pockets.
But here
She's
it goes.
not going for broke
You're
is what I'm trying
counting
to
her
say.
pockets.
Sis is
She's
not
being
going for
petty.
broke. She's okay. And on top of that, we don't know the connection that her and Vanessa had.
We don't.
They can't be
because
a,
we
they
don't
can't be.
know
Well-
what she done as a mother
Right.
to her.
Well,
Amen
she
to
was
that.
being
It's deeper
taken
than
care
it's deeper
of.
than the naked eye. You feel me?
Amen
And you
to
gonna
that.
do for those that done for you.
Amen
We
to
know
that.
that.
Well-
But the way this mother going about it is letting me know that
Amen.
it's some other.
Would
it's
your
some
mom
internal
sue
stuff
you?
going on.
Would
She
your
would
mom
never.
sue you?
I bet your mama would never.
Would your mom sue you, CO?
I'm gonna go with
I
a
hope
fuck
not.
no.
She never
Exactly.
She
would.
wouldn't have to, though.
So
That's what
that's the point. That's what
But
we're
hold
trying
on.
to say. Yes.
Hold on, there be a
Next
lot of
topic.
them in them situations. They don't gotta sue them and they do it. You do that shit because you want to.
But the
No.
relationship that he has with his mother is why he's standing on the ground that he can stand on. We don't know if Vanessa and her mother had that relationship.
don't know
But that's
the
why she
relationship.
said that Kobe. She stated in her lawsuit,
She
Kobe
did.
agreed to take care of her, which
Yes.
is why she was bought a house. Her daughter ain't do shit. Her daughter ain't make that money. She stayed home with kids. I don't know what she did
Now-
personally. I ain't never seen her work nowhere.
Now here
I
goes.
seen her show up the game.
I can't say that's doing nothing.
Well,
Thank you.
I
when
can't say it's doing nothing now. She didn't go outside and train 15
No, but she
hours a
raised
day.
them girls.
She raised
like-
them girls.
Here you go.
She held
How
him
much
down.
money does that
She
pay?
held him
Hold on.
down.
Wait
baby.
a
on.
And
motherfucking
it ain't no
minute.
fee for that.
Hold on.
It ain't
now.
no fee for holding him
Hold
down.
on.
Why the fuck are you shaking your
What
chest?
the fuck?
Oh, Julio.
That's how you getting. That's how you getting
Ain't
them.
no
gifts.
way to hold him down, okay?
But-
$600 million worth.
Now here it goes. She didn't go out and play with broken fingers. Like, he actually played damn near a whole season with a broken finger. Do you know what it feel like to touch a broken fucking? Just touch it. This nigga playing basketball, dribbling with a broke. She didn't do all that, but I'm not discarding what she did. But what the mom is doing is fucking embarrassing.
Amen.
Yes.
Even if she
Well,
had
that's
cut
the-
you completely the fuck off, at what point do you try to save your relationship
Thank
versus
you.
the fucking
Spend
money?
the money.
Yes.
There it
But
is.
you're speaking to a
Yes.
old lady who
Did not prepare in life.
There it
But
is.
that's
Did
the
not
point.
prepare in life.
Thank
But
you.
most people would let me not say most people.
Okay.
A lot of people, if you're a mom and your daughter married arguably the biggest name celebrity in Hollywood 20 years ago, and he's amassed $600 million. He's been taking care of you for the past 20 years. I think, yes, you would probably get super comfortable. When you start to make money, you aren't as much of a go-getter as you used to be. When you get older, you don't have, like, people in their 60s don't
They
have
set in their ways.
Yes. And you keep saying she embarrasses her daughter. Yes, that was the fucking attempt to make you feel embarrassed. Yes. If I put it on Front Street, yes, people will look at you and be like, damn, you got $600 million from like Kobe's estate and you can't even give your mama $5 million.
Now here it
But
goes.
it's gonna
Yes.
cost you your
What happened,
relationship.
what happened when she called your bluff?
Clearly, she ain't worried about that
Hold
if
on.
she ain't got the money.
And
Then
clearly
you
you
can
don't
kiss
give a
my
fuck
ass.
about me,
Fuck
Ma.
you.
Well, here
Yes.
it goes. What happened
The
when she
fuck?
called your bluff and that shit don't work enough to put enough guilt on her heart to give
Like
you your
it's doing
$5
right
million?
now.
It's
Well,
not.
I would tell you this.
It's not, especially when she's done her due diligence as a daughter, despite your relationship, because clearly we know it was rocky. So she's done her part.
But
Leave her alone. Let her mourn. Let
what
her
I
grow.
will say to you.
Mama, get that alimony check.
No. What I
Get
will
the
say
hell
to you is
on.
what's going to really throw you off. She's suing her, which is probably she owns Kobe's estate because she's his wife. Yes, she's suing her, which is probably suing his estate.
Yeah, that's what she's
If
doing.
he agreed to take care of her for the rest of her life, like she says she did, and she has proof, you might not like it. She's going to get that money.
Hey, she gonna get it.
She's gonna get it.
She'll probably get
Because
something.
that's why. And my mom told me at a very young age, look, bro, don't be out here telling women they ain't got to work. Because if you tell a woman she ain't got to work, y'all get a divorce, you gonna have to take care of her. I said, oh no, that's not happening. Don't worry about it. She going to work. Whoever it is,
Look at
she
him.
going to work.
Petty wop. But yeah, that's
She going to
crazy to
work.
me. I don't know. That's just.
That's why I don't be having
can't rock
issue with some of
that.
these women that get these big settlements because the dude, you stay home, you take care of the house. I don't want you to work. They're controlling because they can control the money, they can control you. Now, when the woman choose not to fucking work because this dude is paid and he really don't make a fuss, then I got fucking issues. Like, it don't take, I don't give a fuck what you say, it don't take $10,000 a month to take care of a kid. You got a kid, I got a kid. It take $10,000 per kid for you to take care of him?
This is the thing with child support.
Don't
My father is a retired NFL player.
Yes.
I got a nice amount.
Oh,
a month.
your father is?
Yes, my father is.
Okay.
Jeff.
Oh, okay.
So I kind of have a different take on it because my mother not only was set for life in a certain aspect dealing with child support, she still worked. So she still worked at GM. She still held it down. So she was tripling the money.
But she wasn't living off that
She
money.
wasn't living off of it. But what I'm saying is, if he's riding in a motherfucking
She's
Lamborghini,
saying his lifestyle.
then I have to match that
No,
as
you
his
don't.
daughter.
Here it
I
goes.
don't care
Yeah,
because
I
if the
think so.
tables turn,
Here it goes.
time out. I'm so real because if the table's turning, I'm the breadwinner in my situation.
Okay.
I be damn and I lose custody like Britney Spears. She lost custody of her children. I be damn if I'm in a mansion and my child
Amen
in some
to that.
damn
Here it goes.
Rugrat shack.
Here
Hell
goes.
no. I would do what I have to do to provide.
All right, goes.
And that's just what
so
it
they
is.
can't ride comfortable in a new Honda?
The thing is, they can.
Hold on.
Wait,
When
they
they went-
can.
hold
But what
on.
I need you to understand is they can. But I want them to be able. But if the mama wanted to get the Lambo,
Nah,
you
hell
can
no.
get it.
When you
That's
with daddy,
the difference.
When you
That's
with daddy,
the difference.
when you with daddy, you live that lifestyle.
No.
When you with mom can afford a Honda Accord.
'cause
Well,
guess
Kevin
what?
Hart's
'Cause
kids
guess what?
have found
Ain't
out the
nobody
hard
saying.
way. When you with your daddy, you live a certain lifestyle. When you with your
mama,
mama,
Thank
you
you.
wait
Yeah,
in
ain't
line
so
at the
great.
theme
Ain't no
park.
way.
Thank-
Ain't
it's
no-
like going
Thank
to-
you, Daddy. I'm glad you weren't raised like these suckers out here. I appreciate you, Father, for holding it down regardless, because that's what a real one gonna do. Because ain't no way he riding in a Lambo and Bentleys and his daughter wasn't riding in one. Ain't no way. So
Oh, I ain't buying nobody mama no damn Lambo or no
Fuck
Bentley.
no.
I don't
I
give
didn't
a
say
damn
buy
what y'all
it,
say.
but he provided. My father was a provider all the way through and through. He did his job. Period.
A child
Respect
needs food. A child needs a home. A child don't. Just because I live in a man, like in that
It's
case,
not that.
if
It's
you
the
really
tax
want my
bracket,
child,
the money.
if
That
you really want my-
$10,000 a month
No, hold
might
on.
be a lot to you.
Hold
That
on.
ain't shit for them.
Hold on.
That's what I'm trying to explain.
No, no.
What
Here it
my
goes.
dad was cutting
Then
out
let
wasn't
me-
shit. He wasn't a little no sleep over the band. So
No,
he's
but
giving
hold
me a
on.
month.
You can say that. It sounds good. Money is money. Like,
It
I don't give a
is.
damn who you are. Like, I don't care who your daddy played for. If the judge said, look, bruh, I'm going to need you to pay $100K a month. Even if he was worth 50 mil, that's a lot of
Yeah.
bread for him to
Yeah.
come up with. I don't care what nobody say. Because your lifestyle matches how much money you make. So
it is.
even if he's making millions, his lifestyle probably says, I'm making millions. Sorry to cut all of y'all off. Don't beat me up. That's our time.
Damn. It was just getting
David
hot
said,
and
I gotta go
steamy.
home.
Oh, I was ready to
I
go
ain't
somewhere.
got time to play around
Y'all
with
better
you
pay that C
ninjas.
support. I'm kidding.
That's our time for the day, y'all. And if this motherfucker come out 10 more times, I don't care. It'll be 2021. Whatever. Anyway.
Ooh, Jesus.
Let them know where they can find y'all on IG, OnlyFans, wherever you got
Wait
going
a
on
minute
here.
here. Wait one
She
second
got her
here.
hands up. OnlyFans.
No. But y'all can follow me though. JIGI_DENIRO on everything. Gigi De Niro.
Body.
Yes.
I'm done. I thought we was living that in 2020.
No, you a damn liar. You know, you finna body all 2021. You can find me on IG, Tiffany Feliciano. That's Tiffany, TIFFANY. Felicia, no, FELICIANO.
I thought you stopped spelling last year.
Why are you in my business?
Julio.
We don't do that. We're not
I'm
gonna
just here
do
to
that.
point shit out.
We not gonna do. And I thought we was even petty shit in 2020.
Fuck no, have you
Get
met
here.
me? Fuck no.
I think we need a group. I don't want Julio back.
Damn.
Uh-oh,
I'm glad this shit called the
shade.
CO show.
I'm
Shade.
joking.
Yo,
I'm joking.
Can't stand you like
Julio, let them know where they can find you.
It beat him.
Julio ATL _ on everything.
At the.co.show. Don't follow them dots. It's at the.co.show right there on Instagram. We appreciate y'all for coming out tonight.
Yes, sir.
Catch y'all next week, 2021.